True or false? If I strengthen my whole body, I can better withstand stress. True or false? True. Bow your heads in truth. That is true. And remember, we said you can keep your body under control. You can keep yourself from losing your temper and from committing crime or from cussing bad. Do a Christian cuss bad word? When you lose your temper, am I right? You say some bad word. And sometimes, let me tell you something. Sometimes the Christian don't curse bad word openly, but they curse bad in their mind. You really want to tell you something only if you're not a Christian. So, in order for him to say something that you don't want to say, he or she will say it in your mind. Now, have you ever cursed bad word in your mind? Don't answer. Have you ever had an occasion to cuss in your mind? Yes? Yes? Yeah. Repeat that, please. Yes. So you don't curse, say a prayer in your mind. You don't curse, you fight. Fist. Yes, some people don't, so they throw fists. And that also is a means of handling stress, but it's a bad way. So if you strengthen your whole body, if you keep under your body, keep it in control, that's what we need to do, then we can better withstand the stress. You can better deal with the traffic. You can better deal with bad bosses or bad friends. And now, question number 2, true or false? To keep your body under control, it requires a nutritious diet. Now remember, we have had 2 classes before, and now we're going to the 3rd one. So to keep your body under control, you need a good diet. True or false? A good diet. I'm not hearing you. Yes, true. You need to have and what is a good diet? A good diet consists of more fiber, yes, more protein, less what? Less sugars. Now, we're talking about healthy lifestyle, and this is also a Christian Adventist lifestyle. Regular exercise, how about that one? Yes, true. And you need adequate sleep. How much sleep do you need per night? 8 hours sleep is a regular, is required, is recommended. 8 hours sleep, 8 hours rest, 8 hours work. Exercise is very, very important. Exercise, adequate sleep, and a nutritious diet. The whole body therapy says if it feels good to the body, then do it. Shall we pause? As we ask you to answer, true or false? If it feels good, then do it. No, false. If you feel to eat something, if that something is not good, then don't do it. If you feel to go to sleep for 2 hours, then don't do it. Sleep the regular time, which is more or less 8 hours, 7, 6, as the case may be. But adequate sleep is good for the body. So the whole body, if it feels good, does not necessarily mean that you. The whole body temperature says avoid tobacco. True or false? Yeah, that is false. Alcohol, true or false? Avoid alcohol and caffeine. They are all bad for your body. Take charge of the areas of life that you can control. engage in relaxing exercise. Activities. Now, what would you call relaxing activities? What would you call, Sister Wilburn? Can we have a microphone somewhere in the audience if we can? Because this is an interactive class and lots of people like to say something, but they don't have the adequate yes? What are relaxing exercise activities? I am going to be coming to you with my microphone. Yes, Silverburn?
It mentioned like walk can be relaxing, but also I'm saying that music is very important. It relaxes the whole body. And for example, the Bible speaks of Saul when he was in the situation that he called for something and music was presented to him and that relaxed the whole body and he became himself, his normal self again.
Thank you. So when Saul was angry, when he was losing his temper, he called for music. And music would relaxes him and let him feel better. Anybody has another idea as a relaxing exercise? Yes?
Not right now.
All right. Anyone? A relaxing exercise. An exercise that causes you to relax. What?
Warm massage with salt glow.
That's correct. A nice walk. Yes.
That which do not put any pressure on any part of the system.
Yes. So a Christian ought to be relaxed as you exercise. And there are some exercises that relax your mind. Oh, thank you very much, brothers. Yeah. That's right. Gardening. Gardening, to plant some roses and watch it grow. That's a relaxing exercise. Sewing, relaxing exercise. So your past and your hobbies. A Christian should engage in hobbies, riding motorbikes, riding bicycles, driving out on Sunday morning, Brother Henry, driving up to the hills and look over looking over the mountain, over the city. So all of these are relaxing exercise, and that is good for your body. And the Bible says that Saul uses what? He used music. And it came to pass, 1 Samuel 16, verse 23, if you have it in your Bible there, 1 Samuel 16, verse 33 says, and it came to pass, when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took a harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him. Now there's a part of this text that you may want to explore, and that is the evil spirit from God was upon Saul. Anybody want to take on that one? Anybody? Anybody? An evil spirit from God. Is there any time when God gives an evil spirit? This is just a by the way. But God does not influence anyone. But God refused. When God refuses to hold back the evil spirits, and when God allows, let me put it that way, when God allows. So there are times when the evil spirit will come because God allows it. All right. That's correct. So it's not that God gives an evil spirit, but God allows the evil spirit to come upon you. Now, here's some other relaxing exercise. Take a walk, relax. Walk in the garden, relax. Breathe deeply, relax. Now, it says, let us take a minute to practice. Let's breathe from the diaphragm. The class asked us, yes? Yes, there's what?
I just want to kindly ask persons who are inside the sanctuary, especially to please be wearing your mask.
Okay, aside from the presenter, whose mask will be placed at the appropriate time, we're asking that persons in the sanctuary to wear their mask. It is still an important part of your attire inside the sanctuary. Thank you very much. So, let's breathe from the diaphragm. I'm not an exercise expert in this, but I know how to breathe from the diaphragm. How do you breathe from the diaphragm? When you breathe out, what happens when you breathe out? Your belly, yeah. So you breathe and your belly comes in. Breathe out, belly comes in. Breathe in, belly comes out. Breathe out, belly comes in. Breathe in, belly comes out. Take a moment and relax and breathe that way and see if you'll feel better. Breathe out and your belly comes in. Breathe in and the belly goes out. And do that for a couple of times, 10 times. And it makes you feel better. And whenever you feel that way, do cognitive restructuring. What is cognitive? What is that cognitive? Cognitive restructuring. Come on, the mind. The microphone is there, waiting for you to... Cognitive restructuring. What is that? Cognitive has to do with your mentality, it has to do with your mind, your knowledge. Cognitive restructuring. Proverbs 17, verse 22. It says, a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but
broken spirit.
A broken spirit drieth the bones. That is something that all Christians should practice. Practice a merry heart. That does not mean you have to be giddy. It means that you have to be, and they're merry. Christians can be merry, can't they?
Yes.
Some folk believe that if a Christian must not laugh. Is that so? And a Christian must not go on trips. And a Christian must not have a birthday party. A Christian must not have social. There are some folks, even in the church, who feel that if the young people laugh too much or they have too much fun, then they are sinning. No. A merry heart, says the Bible, doeth good like a medicine. A part of your lifestyle too. If you say negative things about yourself, then so we're talking about cognitive restructuring. If I say negative thing about myself, I'll have more stress. What's the negative thing? When you feel like have you ever felt that you could beat yourself? You say something that happens in your life and say, it is my fault. I feel negative thing. I am ugly. I am weak. I have bad temper. You say some bad things. What are some of the bad things you can say about yourself? There's bad things. What are some bad things you can say about yourself? I'm foolish. I am dumb. I have no sense. You know? Lots of bad things. You better think through the microphone. Please read the microphone there. Oh, there he is. Okay, take the microphone there, sister. And there. What are some negative things you can say about yourself? It says if you say negative things about yourself, you will have more stress. If you say positive things about yourself, you'll have less stress. What are some positive things you can say about yourself? I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. Women under stress can say lots of strong things. I am woman. Watch me. Watch me do what? You know that song, ladies? Watch me roar. Women who are undergoing difficult circumstances. You can say wise things. And when you're communicating with your stressor, whoever is causing you stress, you say positive things to them, and it can relieve you of your stress. Now, we talk about wise talk. When talking, avoid you statements. Many times, wives and husbands have quarrels, don't they? They have negative moments. And say, you caused me for this, and you caused me for that, and if I never feel you, and so on forth and so forth, then I would not be. And do you know that right now, the church is the recipient of a lot of the you. It is the church that caused so much crime in Jamaica. You hear that one? It's the church that is doing this. It's the church that is doing that. And I said that if it was not for the church, I would not be so bad. If it was not for the church, I would not be. And if it was not for the church. And so it's a lot of negative things about the other person. When talking, avoid you statements. Instead of using you, say I statement. Here's the box below. Instead of saying, you didn't tell me you wanted the agenda first, you could say, sir, I didn't realize that the agenda was needed first. You see the difference? Let's say a wife doing the dishes, and she said to her husband, you never helped me with the dishes. That might not be true. But she says, you never helped me with the dishes. What else can you say? What other statement could you use? Come on. Brother Sinclair, somebody wants to say something. Aside from saying, instead of saying, you never helped me with wash the dish, what else could you say? I statements? Come on. I need someone to help me, Sister Woody. What could you say? I would appreciate if I got some help with the dishes. Huh? You see why you have so much quarrel at the house? Because everything is you. And when you say you too much, what will happen? People get on the defense. And a quarrel starts. And then soon you start to throw licks. Because you statements engender quarrel. I statement engender peace, negotiation. So, You never help me with the dishes. Me? Never help me with the dishes? You say, you know, I would appreciate if I could get some help with the dishes. Don't that sound better? Tell me.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Practice God-centered meditation. Psalms 46 verse 1. What does it say? Psalm 46 verse 1. Yes? Anybody has it there? Psalm 46 and verse 1. Yes, Brother Brady. Psalm 46 verse 1.